Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, Trevor. I'm John Bailey. I'm chairman of the North York Moors Historical Railway Trust, which is the charity that owns the North York Moors Railway.
Thank you.
So what changes have you seen in the extension through to Whitby?
We've seen a number of changes since we extended the 6.5 miles over Network Rail into Whitby. And principally, we're able now to offer a day out to our visitors. So it's more than just a train ride. We found a lot of people come to Pickering, they want to travel on the train. It's a nice way of getting to a recognised holiday destination in Whitby. And in the reverse direction, people staying in the Whitby area are travelling out to experience the North York Moors.
Okay. Have all the changes been positive?
Well, let's say there are a few challenges associated with extending a railway. The obvious one is that you've got more railway to maintain, so it's getting the balance right between the costs of an extended line and the ticket prices that you can charge. And unfortunately, yes, you do have to charge more to cover the increased costs. But what you'll also find is that the number of visitors will go up considerably when you can offer a full day out rather than simply a train ride.
Did anyone give any concerns for the extension through to Whitby?
Oh yes. Principally, I have to say there was a lot of opposition in Whitby initially because people thought we'd be taking business out of the town. And I can understand that concern, but what we found in practice is we're taking over 200,000 people a year into Whitby. The businesses there love us for the business that we're bringing into them. The classic was talking to a taxi driver in Whitby who said, in his view, the return of steam heritage trains to Whitby had been one of the best things to happen to the town for years. And it just struck me that that was really significant. You wouldn't imagine a taxi driver seeing a heritage railway as a positive benefit, but it certainly was to him.
And how did you manage those concerns before the extension went ahead?
I think we could have done better, to be honest.
Okay.
The lesson would be to really sell the benefits and to work with the local community. And I think it's worth emphasising that it is a symbiotic relationship with local businesses. When you get more visitors to a heritage railway, that rubs off on the local community and other local businesses benefit as a result.
Good, okay. So you're a regular passenger on this railway yourself? So
I'm a regular passenger, I'm a regular worker, yes, it's in my blood now.
So you see all the issues going on a daily basis?
Well, I don't always manage it, but I do try, when we're operating, to go around all the locations on the railway at least once a week if I can do it, or at the very worst once a fortnight, just to go and listen. It's amazing what you pick up, not just from people who work on the railway, the volunteers and staff, but also from our visitors and the local community.
Do you have any further plans for development on the railway itself?
And we've lots of plans for development, but not in terms of extending the railway. 25 miles is now, I think, as much as we would want to handle. But yes, we have huge plans afoot to replace some worn out bridges, to create covered accommodation for our carriages, volunteer accommodation, line-side apprenticeships, a whole range of things which we're currently working with the Heritage Lottery Fund on, and they've given us a stage 1 approval for a grant of 4.6 million.
And how has the local community helped you? Things like the Chamber of Commerce, etc.
We have a very good relationship with them now. At times it was a little strained, but we've made a real effort to reach out to the local business community in particular. And now, for instance, the wartime weekend in October, which is a huge event, the Mayor of Pickering at one point reckoned that it brought over £1 million into the town in one weekend. We're now working with the local business community to jointly manage that event.
Is there any concerns that you have, something that could be improved?
Oh, there's always things you can improve. I think my particular focus is always on the customer experience. It's making sure that all our staff, whether they're paid, whether they're volunteers, their first and foremost objective must be to ensure that all our visitors have a really great day out. And sometimes that means actually directing them off the railway. It means explaining to them that there are other things that they can do in the area. Because if they're travelling with us and enjoying themselves and they go off and enjoy other attractions, that actually means they're much more likely to come back in future.
Great. Thanks very much.